Professor, what's the current exchange rate from euro to naira? A lot of people even think that's the current rate, and I'm here to disappoint you. It's not. So if you're Nigerian, you already know what the current exchange rate is right now. If you do not know, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to be telling you what it is, and we will be doing the calculation together. I'm talking live on this video. We'll be doing the calculation of how much it would cost you if you move to Germany this year, 2023. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tammy. I'm a Nigerian based in Germany, and on this channel we talk about living abroad, study abroad, travel, and all the other extras. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, OG. So from the title, you already know, and again, this is based on demand. I will be talking about the updated cost of moving to Germany. Yes, you heard that right. The last video I did on how much it cost me to move to Germany from Nigeria, a lot of people have been asking, is this still valid? Actually, a lot of people even think that's the current rate, and I'm here to disappoint you. It's not. So if you're Nigerian, you already know what the current exchange rate is right now. If you do not know, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to be telling you what it is, and we will be doing the calculation together. I'm talking live. On this video, we'll be doing the calculation of how much it would cost you if you move to Germany this year, 2023. If that's something you're interested in, then keep watching. If you're not, still wait, because I'm sure you're going to get some information on this video. Okay, so let's start with the very first thing people talk about, tuition fee. A lot of people believe that because Germany is tagged a tuition-free country, it means that they do not pay tuition at all. Well, technically that's true, but then the situation is that you get to pay administrative fees. Yes, you get to pay semester fees, administrative fees, whatever term that you use, but not an actual tuition fee. And this could be as low as 110 or 150 euros per semester, and each year consists of 2 semesters. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to see what a rough estimate would be with a tuition-free university. Let's say you got admission into, let me just check my laptop. I'm going to be very specific, give you this illustration with a particular university which is real. The tuition fee is real. I'll tell you the name of the program as well that costs this much or this less, and then we will just walk through it. Okay, stay with me. So we would be checking the University of Göttingen. And in the University of Göttingen, applied computer science, a master's in applied computer science costs 400 euros per semester. Okay, and it's for 2 years. So 400 euros per semester for 2 years takes us to 800 euros per year. Right? Okay, so we're going to do the cost, what it will cost you for 1 year. We're not going to get into how many years your program is or all that. So we're just going to do the calculation for 1 year. So let's say you got an offer of admission into the University of Göttingen and for a master's in applied computer science, and the program again is for 2 years, but you want to do your calculation on how much it's going to cost you to move to Germany and at least survive for the first year. So we have 400 euros now times 2. Remember, 2 semesters per year, and that's already 800 euros. So you have 800 euros. So we'll first do the calculation in euros, and then we will do a conversion to the current exchange rate. So you know how much it's going to cost in euros and how much that would cost you in naira. So you have 800 euros now for your tuition fee for the first year, and then you now get to your living expense. So the current living expense or standard of living or cost of living in Germany as a student is around 930 euros per month. 930 euros per month. Now you multiply that by 12 months. So let's do the math, because see, I don't have calculator in my head. So let's do the math now. Where's my calculator? Hey, I don't know where calculator is. Okay, I'm just kidding. So 930 euros times 12 months, it's going to give you 11,100 160 euros. I would also put these prices or this amount on the screen so it's easier for you to understand the calculation. So that's 11,160 euros for your living expense for 12 months, 1 year. And then now you have 800 euros. Don't forget the 800 euros for the semester fee for the 1 year. So you add that and you get 11,960 euros. So your tuition fee and living expense, 11,960 euros. Now don't forget that there are other things you're going to spend money on. You're going to spend money on flights. You're going to spend money on visa fees, right? Note that within your living expense, you would spend out of it, of course, your rent, feeding, health insurance, and miscellaneous pretty much. So we wouldn't be calculating how much food costs, how much rent costs, or how much your phone, internet and all that will cost. We wouldn't be doing that because that's included in the 930 euros per month, right? Good. Now let's check the price of visa fee. So visa fee at the moment is around 85 euros. And if you add that 85 euros, we are now at 12,045 euros. So 12,045 euros is where we currently are. Now, when we come to talk about your flight ticket, this all depends on where you live, the time of the year that you're going to the country, you're coming to Germany, and of course the airline that you use. So you need to take note of this. If you're coming during the high season like summer, or like I would say summer, like summer holidays from like July, August, September, these are expensive periods. If you're coming somewhere around November, December because Christmas holiday, that's also an expensive period. And the truth is, that's actually the time that you will be coming to Germany. So I think we should just go for like, worst case scenario. Now I'm going to check the flights for Lagos, Nigeria to Berlin, Germany. Berlin is the capital of Germany. So I'm just going to check from Lagos. Lagos being the most popular route that people take out of the country, and then to Berlin because Berlin is the capital. So I will check that for let's say for whoever's going to be coming in October, for example, would be coming end of September. So I'm going to check for a flight ticket from 25th of September. So let's see. 25th of September, Lagos, Nigeria to Berlin, Germany, at the date 25th of September. From what I can see, 25th is actually a good date to travel, 25th and 26th. And I'm going to check for a one-way ticket, right? And I'm saying that because if you're coming as a student, you don't necessarily need to book a return ticket. You are fine with booking just a one-way ticket. I booked a one-way ticket when I came to Germany and it was totally accepted because I was a student. So let's say we're booking a one-way ticket. I'm liking this ticket that I'm saying. It's actually really cheap. Now I feel like this is, in fact, if you're coming to Germany, maybe you should book this if you haven't booked your ticket. So from what I can see, the cheapest flight actually it's not the cheapest, it's the best. The cheapest is about 500 euros, but that's going to take about 24 hours. That's a really long flight because Germany from Nigeria is actually not far. So the best flight rate that I can see, which is going to last for about 9 hours from Lagos to Berlin with a layover of, let's see, how many hours? Just a 1 hour layover. That's like perfect. I don't know about you, but for me, I don't like to stay too long at the airports for layovers. I just want to get to my destination. If you're the one coming, I'm sure you're already excited. You want to already get to the country. So you don't have time to be spending 12 hours in an airport. So a 1 hour layover would be perfect for you. So this is for KLM and it's going to be leaving Lagos, Nigeria on the 25th of September at about 12 a.m. like 12 midnight. It would get to Amsterdam and then from Amsterdam to Berlin, and the price is 769 euros. So now let us do that calculation. First of all, let's add it to our bill. 769 euros. First of all, if you do not know, 769 euros for a flight ticket from Nigeria to Berlin or Germany is a really good rate. But note that this is a one-way ticket, so it's kind of expensive for a one-way ticket. This should be the price you should be paying for, a round trip. So with that included in the bill, we have 12,814 euros. 12,814 euros so far is the bill. Now, this does not include any extras. When I mean extras, like money that you would probably carry in your hands when you're coming, because the cost of living, your living expense, would be put in a blocked account, and that means you do not have access to this until you have arrived in Germany and you have a registered address before you can unblock this account. So I would advise you to have extra money when you're coming to Germany, like cash, so you can survive on before you unblock your account. So let's just say, for you to be safe, you want to carry 500 euros as cash, right? Just to be safe. You can bring in 1,000 euros. I don't know what it would cost you before you unblock your account and how long it would take you. This is a matter of a personal, situation. For me, it took me about a week to unblock my account. Actually, less than a week to unblock my account. For some people, it could take them longer. I got an apartment really fast. I actually got an apartment before coming to Germany. So when I came, in 2 days, I had moved into my own apartment. And the major thing that I need was the registration for the apartment that I had moved into to unblock my account. So that was easy. For some people, it could take them a month or two to, get an apartment and register it. So let's just say 500 euros. Or you know what? Let's use 500. I would have said let's use 1,000, but that would be making it quite expensive. So let's use 500 euros. So plus 500 euros. Here we have 13,314 euros. So 13,314 euros is what it would cost you to move to Germany in 2023. Remember, your tuition fee for the first year is included. Your living expense for 1 year is here. Your visa fee, flight ticket, and extra 500 euros cash is in this amount. So having said this, I think we can now convert to Naira, right? Or if you want to stretch it a bit, we can add your tuition fee for the next year, which is another 800 euros. But I think it would be too much to overstretch, let's not flog it. Let's just calculate this one for this year, like for the first year, and let's keep it moving. Now, the big question is, what is the current exchange rate, €1 to Naira at this moment? I mean, what is the current at this moment? Yeah. If you know that, please tell me in the comment section below. Let's see who is very current and who is actually doing their research in their plan to study abroad, so we can know who the real researchers are, and not the people that are just sitting down and waiting for information to fall on their lap. So if you've written the current exchange rate in the comment section, I think we can go on. Now I'm going to do another quick Google search because I didn't say so. I don't want you to say, oh, but Tammy said the current exchange rate is XYZ. Tammy didn't say nothing. Google said so. So let's check on Google. Hey Siri. No, not Siri. I keep mixing up. I have Siri and I have Alexa. Alexa, what's the current exchange rate from euro to Naira?
€1 is about 853 Nigerian Nairas.
I don't know if you heard that, but Alexa, enough. I don't know if you heard that, but Alexa said €1 is equal to 853 euros. 53 Naira. That's not true. That is not true, because last I checked, it was actually 950 naira. But again, Tammy didn't say. Let's try to use Google. €1 to naira. Let's see what we have. Again, the rates that you see on Google is actually not like the best rate per se. So I would advise you to check properly. I'm seeing a lot of things. I'm even seeing 1,000, but from what I can see on this website called ngnrates.com, the current rates euro to naira, 1 minute. Okay, I think it's a platform where people trade. I don't know. I'm not promoting anything like that here. I'm just looking for information. And they are saying that the current rate is, the most recent one is 957 naira. So the current rate, based on what I just saw, is 957 naira to €1. So now we're going to multiply what we have. We have 13,314 euros times 13,314 euros. So I need to do that again. 13,314 euros times 957 naira. Are you ready for the are you ready for the response? Okay. I think this is the part where there's like a drum roll. It is going to cost you a total of 12,741,498 naira to move to Germany in 2023. That's about twice the amount it cost me to move to Germany in 2019. Literally. Twice the amount. So in about 4 years, the price has doubled. It's crazy because the only thing I can think of is how much it would cost within 2 years. Like in the next 2 years, how much do you think it would cost to move abroad? The price is going up. I don't think if it cost this much, I would have been able to afford to move to Germany. That's for sure. Because this was the price of this was what it cost for me to, I think this was the cost of my tuition fee for New Zealand. And I had to leave it because it was too expensive for me. And I forfeited that admission and then came to Germany instead. So if this was the cost, Germany would definitely not have been the option. So all I'm trying to say is if you're planning to move abroad and if you feel like this is a reasonable price for you and you can afford it, move now. Because if you're waiting for later, it would be more expensive. And who knows, you might not be able to afford it then. So if you can afford it now, I would advise you to move now. If you can't afford it, I totally understand. But if you can, please move now because it would not get cheaper. Never in my entire life have I seen exchange rates, especially with Naira, that came down back to what it used to be or even way lesser. No, this is it. Like this is the floor. It would not go below this. So yeah, I mean, I hope that this video is not too long and I hope that this video is not discouraging you because the idea is not to discourage you but to give you the actual facts of what it would cost you. Now take note, this is actually a cheap one. If you are moving to if you get admission into a private university in Germany, then we're talking tuition fee of like 9,000, 12,000, even 15,000 euros per year. Not 800 euros. So can you see the vast, like the difference is a lot. So if you are going through with a private university, then do your calculations. You can use this other calculation that I provided and then add your tuition fee to know how much it will cost you. If you got an offer of admission to a university that is cheaper than 400 euros per semester, which is 800 euros per year. You can also do your calculation. If your tuition fee is more expensive than that, just use this to do your calculation. So yeah, I think that's it. That's basically all I'm trying to say, or all the information that I'm trying to provide is that it is now more expensive to move abroad than it used to be, and it would be even more expensive if you wait. If this video has been helpful to you and has given you more clarity on how much it costs you to move to Germany, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and share, and of course the subscribe button. I will see you in my next video. If you're looking for more information on how I got into tech, how I moved to Germany, what it cost me to move to Germany, then check the other videos on my channel. I think I'm just gonna link them here. Check these other videos, and I'm looking forward to whatever I'm gonna shoot in my next video, because now it's just all about the information. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you in my next video. If you haven't subscribed, now is the time to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching up till this point. I will see you soon. Bye.